Life without Kirk Cousins officially starting for the Vikings, but regardless of the quarterback situation, their superstar wideout Justin Jefferson is still in Minnesota, and he just got paid too, signing the largest contract ever by a non-quarterback in NFL history, resetting the market for wideouts. It's a 4-year, $140 million deal, averaging $35 million a year, and it's well-deserved since JJ has been pretty elite since getting into the NFL. You see the numbers there. He has the most receiving yards and most 100-yard receiving games, 29 of those through his first 4 seasons in the NFL, just one away from tying Randy Moss at 30. Now, JJ spoke with our Evan Washburn at Vikings Camp ahead of their preseason matchup with the Browns. Let's take a listen.
Well, first of all, Justin, as always, we appreciate you taking some time.
Of course.
For you, this is the preseason, these opportunities in these joint practices. Right. What's your focus when you're going up against, in this case, a Brown secondary?
Yeah, well, in this case, going up against a secondary that they have, just their all-around defense is top tier. They're one of the best defenses in the NFL. So, getting these reps with them, doing these one-on-ones, getting these 7-on-7s, team reps, is going to help us tremendously. When we go out there on Sundays, everybody's not going to be having a Myles Garrett and all of the guys around their defense, on their side of the ball. So, it's great work for us, for sure.
When I took a step back and looked at really what the last few months have been like for you, I mean, it's life-altering, it's generationally altering. Congratulations on all that. How has it shaped your mentality as you get set for this season?
Yeah, to be honest, I didn't have any type of mentality towards, the money or the contract-wise. I still have the same mentality I had when I didn't have that contract. I never really was focused on the contract. I just, let my play do all of the talking, and I knew the contract was going to come when it comes. So my job is to come out here and be the leader that I'm asked to be and that I am, and just to come out here and make plays. Just having that over my shoulders and not having to worry about the contract talks anymore, it definitely feels a lot better.
One of the things I love about talking to elite wide receivers is just how technical you guys are about your craft, and how the littlest thing can make a big difference.
For sure.
When you look at your offseason, what were some of the technical things that really had you grinding?
Well, coming off of the season that I had, having a hamstring injury, it was just more about getting my body right, getting my body strong, just, being in the weight room, getting those extra sets in, extra reps in, just making sure my whole entire body is strong enough to maintain the whole entire season, especially with the amount of running that, us receivers do every single day at practice. It's just trying to maintain that and just having that mindset of, just not worrying about the hamstring, not worrying about any type of injuries that I have, just going out there and just play it freely.
There's some change on this offense, most notably at quarterback.
Yeah.
How do you view the potential of what that unit could be, obviously with you healthy and making plays?
Oh, yeah. I always tell those guys, every single day, give me opportunity, just give me a chance to go up and make a play for us. I try to give them as much confidence as I can, just going out there and just trying to just play. Of course, this offense is new for them, and they're just trying to grasp all of the things that they can, the connection-wise, chemistry-wise, with the whole entire offense. So just trying to give them a little boost every single time we're in that huddle, give them a dap, give them a little encouraging words to go out there and try to make a play for us.
What do you like about Sam Darnold's skill set and how it can impact this offense, but you as well?
Yeah, Sam more of the veteran in our offense, so for him to really know the game already and to really, been around some teams, so he kind of know the different schemes and know the offense very well. He calls it very well in the huddle, and he's been doing a great job just trying to figure out everything, of course, figure out how I run my routes and the timing of everything. So we're just trying to work on that, having that chemistry and having that connection.
Yeah, you mentioned sometimes he's got to get used to just how fast you are, both just in general and coming in out of breaks.
Yeah,
that's
sure.
A process that I don't think people understand as well. How is it going?
Oh, it's going very well, and to feedback off what you just said, a lot of people don't understand that there's a lot of things that goes into a quarterback and a receiver's connection than just sitting back there and just throwing the ball to a spot. They have to really learn the timing of everything, how I run the routes, where I'm gonna be at on the routes, and that's just us learning each other, learning how he throw the ball, learning how I run the routes. But I definitely feel confident in going into week one with Sam as our quarterback, and I feel like he's been making plays throughout the training camp, so I don't have any worry in my mind at all.
And a guy who you're probably going to catch passes from at some point in your career is J.J. McCarthy, and obviously we're coming off the unfortunate news with his knee.
Yeah.
You dealt with injuries. You touched on it a year ago.
Yeah.
What kind of conversations have you been able to have with him, if any, or that you would like to have, about how he should approach what's probably a challenging thing for a young guy?
Oh, for sure. It's definitely going to be challenging for him. He haven't played a single snap in the NFL yet, and he's already dealing with injury. That's not something that that you want to happen, or you wish for somebody. So it's always just prayers up, and just giving him that word in his ear. Just stay in the training room, make sure that he's getting all of the treatment and all of the rehab that he can, and just take this process to learn. Of course, you got to be patient with it, not rush back to get back on that field. Just try to take as much time as you need for you to get back on your feet and to get back healthy.
Two final ones for you. We'll leave the football field. I was with Myles Garrett earlier, and he's a well-known hooper. I mean,
for sure.
There's some clips that go viral of him playing ball. I asked him to build his starting five, including himself, of NFL players on the basketball court. He included you on that list.
Okay.
Which obviously you should take as a compliment. Are you willing to build your starting five along with yourself? So 4 other NFL guys that you would feel, if you guys were in a run against some quality basketball players, you guys could do some work.
For sure. I'll definitely go Myles Garrett, for sure. Who else I got to go? I feel like I got to go with Micah Parsons.
Why Micah Parsons?
You seen Michael Parsons hoop?
Michael Parsons can
hoop too. Yeah, he hooped in the All-Star game. He was hooping a little bit. I gotta have Michael Parsons have a little physicality.
Yeah. He might foul out. But we're calling him fouls.
We're gonna have some bench players too. Yeah. So who else? I gotta have me. Justin Jackson is a good hooper on our team.
Okay.
Myles
That's your
Garrett.
One Viking though. Now you gotta go. I need 2 more that are not Vikings.
Devontae Adams.
He was on Miles' team.
Devontae Adams.
That one seems to be a popular pick.
Yeah. I mean, he actually plays, so you got to give it to him. You just got to. I mean, I seen it between the legs, 360. So Devontae Adams got to be on the squad.
All right, we need one more.
Devontae Adams, me, Tristan Jackson, Myles Garrett, and Michael Parsons.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, let me get a bench player, because guess who Myles had coming off the bench?
Who?
Mahomes.
Really?
I don't know if that's
actually. You know who I'll pick?
Who do you pick?
I'm picking Joey B. No cap. I seen Joe. He got the strap.
Oh, Burrow.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. There are some clips of him in high school floating around the internet.
Yeah.
So Mahomes and Joe Burrow are coming off the bench 100%, in this game.
100%.
I'm going to enjoy watching
100%.
it. Hey, appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you as well. Of course. Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Thanks so much, Evan. Myles Garrett, Micah Parsons, JJ, Devontae Adams, and Joe Cool coming off the bench. I mean, it might be the next dream team, right? Let's bring it back to football. Getting a look at the most receiving yards through the first 4 seasons in the NFL. JJ, he is at the top, 5,899, above Michael Thomas, Randy Moss, and CD. Minnesota, they went 7-10 last season, and they are the long shot to win the NFC North. It's a competitive division. Of course, you have the Lions trying to get back to the NFC Championship. Jordan Love and the Packers, one of the youngest teams to get a playoff win. We saw that last season over Dallas, and then a lot of hype around Caleb Williams and the Bears. The Vikings are plus 850 to win the NFC North. The Vikings open their season against the Giants on September 8th.